The bottom line of the study of ethics is always to produce the best and most trustworthy and sensible professionals. Have a great time, everyone. Once again, this is the Instructor's Compass, and this is your online instructor, Sir Noy Gonzaga, bringing to you our topic for today: ethics as the future of professionalism. Our forefathers started with greatness, not because of money and real estate, but because of integrity and ethics in the way they serve people and they professionalize their works. This is the original essence of professionalism, an ethical way of serving and communicating. However, as time passed by, people were triggered by other things that made them busy professionally, drifting away from the real essence of professional commitment, which is ethics. They are now busy with the 5 P's of destruction. And these are: number 1, positions; number 2, possessions; number 3, professional attainment; number 4, power; and number 5, prejudices. Yes, these 5 P's in professionalism really diverted the concentration of people today who are tasked to lead and become servant leaders of our times. Position, which is better known as positional claimer, is one of the most unethical way of being a professional. Because we need not jockey for position if we deserve such a position. Oftentimes, it is more dignified to be called to a position than to do whatever it takes just to get such a position. Possessions. This includes money and belongings. Often, we use professionalism to make or have more possessions. At times, it even goes beyond the borders of honesty and integrity. Yes, one of the greatest temptations to professionalism is always money. If we can be bought or sold, then ethically we are not worth the professional status that we have. Professional attainment is next in line. Sometimes we are too busy focusing on what the professional finished in terms of graduate or postgraduate studies. But what we have not given attention is the simple question that is, does this person really know how to work and be professional? Oftentimes, when our skills and logical reservoir is not enough, we tend to hide beyond the ranks and academic ladders that we achieved. But the sad reality is, even the person carrying the professional degree or the postgraduate and graduate degrees knows that he or she is far from the competence of the degree or the postgraduate and graduate degree that he or she carries. Power. Power makes a noble and good man look demonic. At times, the temptation to be powerful, such as siding with the right people and not necessarily with the right decision, makes power inevitable. However, our own personal integrity lies on the way we deal with power, especially when humility, generosity, loyalty, and honesty is on the line. Power will someday unleash the real dragon hiding in our hearts. That is why you want to know the ethical tolerance of a person? Offer something that will promote power, and you will know the person by the way he or she reacts. Prejudices. Prejudices are always ways of being distant to the real facts. Oftentimes, we hate to see the truth because it may help us remember our real us. If we are professionals without the aid of dishonesties, shortcuts, paid regalia, then we should not resort to prejudices. For we are not afraid of things that will be considered our haunting truths. Remember, if you just followed and complied in the persevering way and not in the ways of the crooks, you will end up as a professional who is contented with every step that he or she or you will take. Now that we have identified the 5 P's that hinders ethical professionalism, let us always examine ourselves. We may not know that we are already unethically giving injustice to our profession. Always remember, if we became professionals in a regular, self-determined, and courageously honest way, there is no need for distractions from these 5 P's, for the real happiness is being happy with what we attained, especially if we have done our best. That is the greatest aura of ethical professionalism. I hope you have learned great points in our discussion this moment. Be with us again in the next topics that will be taken here in the Instructor's Compass. This is your online partner, Sir Noy Gonzaga, and it is always my pleasure to contribute to the knowledge that will proliferate the interested minds. Have a great and ethical day to all.
You are beautiful.